Hey everybody, just wanted to talk a little bit about the unit overview. We're going to be beginning a longer unit than the last unit on enzymes as we talk about cellular respiration and photosynthesis. This unit's also going to include some stuff where we're going to begin actively preparing for the AP Bio test. I know not all of you are taking the AP Bio test, but the preparation work we do is sort of review for the whole year in a way that I think is valuable for everybody. So you'll notice that this document still has some things that are to be determined on it, and in fact there's going to be some things added to it. I just wanted to introduce what you're going to be doing to start off with and just kind of the scope of this document. We're going to begin with an introductory lab just to kind of get you thinking a little bit about energy and our cells. That's going to be due on Thursday by 9 a.m. and it'll be the topic of our discussion on that day. The next big assignment is going to be notes on photosynthesis and respiration. Now, this is going to be a significant piece of work. There's a lot to understand about photosynthesis and respiration. And you're going to need to be creating some detailed drawings of the steps with labels that not only capture the idea of the big overview, but as well some of the more specific inputs and outputs of the processes involved in photosynthesis and cellular respiration. Those are going to be due on Monday by 9. Also due on Monday by 9 is going to be an assessment on units 3.4 to 3.6. This is going to be delivered in the AP Central, so they're going to be AP Bio questions that I've selected. This will be the first of a couple of assessments on these topics. So this one is going to be featuring, more heavily feature multiple choice questions. The second one will feature more FRQ questions, although you can expect a mixture of both. It's an open notes test. I'm expecting that it's an open notes test. So I'm expecting you have those notes available as you take the assessment. I don't have this is sort of an honor system in that you're not using each other as a resource, or you're not searching up the answers somewhere else on the internet, but you're using your notes as your source of information. When we get to the MCQ type questions, the FRQ type questions, it's going to become a bit more obvious how well you understand the content, in part because it's much more difficult just to simply look up the answer. The questions are more open-ended and they're more about your interpretation. So I'm going to be looking for your unique approach to answering those questions as a way to understand kind of how much you understand about the topic. There's going to be some lab investigations associated with this unit as well. So there's going to be some more modeling using that same website that we were using as we modeled EnzymeWorks, but that's still to be determined and that's not going to be introduced or happening until next week. So if you have questions, please join me on either Tuesday or Thursday. You can go look at the video descriptions for what I'll be covering during our class lecture time between 10 and 11. And then you can also join me at 11, between 11 and 1 for my normal classroom hours. So again, if you have questions, please message me, and I hope we see each other again soon.